What's up guys, my name is Legend and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to go over the brand new 2020 Yamaha MT125 because yes, they redid the MT125 just like they did last year with the R125, so I just have to make a video about it. Some of you guys might know I also did a video about the 2019 R125 and a few of you guys asked if I was going to do one about the Yamaha MT125. So here we go. The first thing that stands out on the new 2020 Yamaha MT125 is the new headlight. It's a dual headlight with a LED pod in the middle to make it look more like the rest of the MT line, the MT03, the MT09 and the MT10, which I personally think looks awesome. Also the engine got a little upgrade. It is still a 125 single cylinder water-cooled engine, but it now also has the VVA just like the R125 does. Now the VVA, variable valve actuation, is basically just another way of saying variable valve timing, which is most likely just a change they did because of the new Euro 5 emission standards, but it's supposed to also boost the torque in lower RPMs a bit. The VVA works with two camshafts, one low profile one and one high profile one. One is for low RPMs and one is for high RPMs. The bike automatically switches between the high and the low one around 7,400 RPM, which means the torque in low RPMs and acceleration should be better, and at the same time the bike should be more fuel efficient. The frame itself stayed mostly the same, however the bike is a little bit longer and wider than the old MT125. But despite being bigger, the 2020 MT weighs the same as the previous one, which is about 140 kilograms. Sadly, they had to put a smaller fuel tank on it to keep the weight the same, so the fuel tank is only 10 liters. The front fork is a 41mm inverted fork with a 292mm disc, and in the rear we have the swing arm with the 220mm disc, which if I'm not mistaken is the same as the old one. The power itself remains pretty much unchanged, it's still limited to 15 horsepower, but the big upgrade is the transmission. It now has an assist and slipper clutch just as the R125 does. I've ridden with a slipper clutch before on the Ninja 400 and it feels so awesome. I sadly haven't had the chance to try out the new R125 though. Something I really like about the new MT125 is the brand new display. It is a fancy looking TFT display. Now the assist and slipper clutch makes it impossible to lock up the rear tire when shifting down hard, which is actually easier than it looks on a 125, especially when the road conditions aren't perfect, so that's a huge upgrade. Now the new bodywork of the MT125 makes it look really light. In my opinion, the older one looked more bulky and heavy. This one looks more aggressive and light. I quite like the new styling. If you are looking for a 125cc motorcycle, the MT125 looks like an awesome option. Before I forget, also something they have changed is the size of the rear tire. Instead of a 130, it is now a 140 rear tire, which in my opinion is awesome. It makes the bike look more like an actual motorcycle because those skinny tires on the old MT125 didn't do it justice. The wheelbase is 30mm longer than the old model. This is supposed to better the overall geometry of the bike and just the handling in general. They also had to redo the rear swing arm because of the 140 tire. It's an aluminum swing arm which they have stiffened and widened for the 140 rear tire. The bike will be available in 3 colors: Midnight Black, Ice Fluo and Icon Blue. The bike will be available from December 2019 and the prices aren't available yet, aren't announced yet. They should be announced in the beginning of November 2019. So this was a short overview of the new MT125. Let me know if you like it or not in the comments down below. If there is any other bike you want me to discuss, let me know in the comments as well. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.